Yo, what's going on? Okay, so this is starting now. What's happening? How we doing? We excited for this game? Your boy's a professional streamer now. He's locked in. He's ready. I'm honestly the most hype I've been in a really long time for this game. The lineups, everything looked pretty good. Um, yeah, a lot of young players starting. We kind of expected that because obviously a lot of the senior players aren't here. Bench looks pretty good. It's pretty indicative that we're gonna have two different squads for each half. So yeah, a lot of different things are happening. So this is the squad that we've got. We've got Mamardashvili, Gomez, Jones, Elliott, Simicas, Frimpong, McConnell, Morrison, Engamoa, and Jai and Wright. Pretty good bench too. Yeah, so with the Jack A thing, I'm seeing that coming in. So according to Anfield sector, we've got Jeremy Jacquet as a minor problem, hence why he's not in the squad today. I imagine it's like a small muscle injury, like not something insane, at least I hope. I mean, if he's not out for too long, we'll be fine, but I mean, we don't know ultimately. We'll probably get more information after the game. Yeah, precautionary, still training. Lewis Steele, let's see. Yeah, no Jacquet due to a minor problem, so it's probably fine. But yeah, Wright and Jai and Gamoa Morrison, really hype for Morrison. Really, really hype for Kieran Morrison. But of course, I mean, it's not, complete unless I actually have a pitch. So here's the pitch for everybody. This is the team that we've got. So Costa Simicas and Jai, Gomez, Frimpong, back four. Realistically, you're probably going to see Jeremy Frimpong bomb up and down here. Kieran Morrison probably going to move inside. I'm imagining something like this shape in possession. This will be weird. Elliott and Morrison are going to pretty much want to occupy the same spaces, but we'll see what that ends up looking like. This might actually be a team that's more suited for this type of shape in like a 4-3-3. Imagine maybe something that looks more like this. Probably makes more sense. McConnell as our six. I'd be surprised if Jones is the one who's deeper. McConnell actually did play further back in the or further forward rather in the academy, but I think he's much more of a six now. I'm really excited to see him play after his injury issues. He of course didn't even really play for the 21s last season. Didn't really play for Ajax because Heitinga kind of robbed us a little bit by playing James McConnell. So really, really excited to see how he gets on. Ian Wright. I'm sorry, Ian Wright. Wow. Will Wright. He could be Ian Wright. We'll see if he's that good. Will Wright is going to be a really classic number nine, low touch, high efficiency forward. I'm really excited. Of course, Rio on the left is the inside forward. Let's see all of the comments I got here. Score predictions for Western Sydney Wanderers versus Chelsea. I don't even know who's in the squad for that. I'll look at that in a second. Yeah, Morrison's chance 100%. Ngamoa, Wright, and Morrison hoops. Together, this is going to be incredible. I think Morrison's going to be massive in this game. Hopefully, Elliott can also take off some of the creative burden. We'll see if he's, fit after all of this that's happened with the Aston Villa stuff. Simicas probably isn't Liverpool quality long term, but in the first game in preseason, I think we'll be fine. Ultimately, I'm more excited to see how people like Callum Scanlon do. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go back to this for now. I mean, I'm not gonna end up having like an actual scoreboard live. That's something I'll add eventually when I figure all of that out. But, you know, I just think this is like a pretty clean way to do like my style of commentary, looking at different things here. So I don't know. I think it'll be fine. What's the Sunderland team? That's a great question. What is the Sunderland team? No. Why do they got a video? I'm not looking at that. Our starting 11 to face Liverpool. Elberg, Mukiele. Oh, 9? Mukiele probably right back. Reynaldo left back. Who's Brown for them? Try Hume. Wait, I'm so confused. Is this a back five or is Hume playing as a winger? I'm assuming Brown is a 6. Hold on, what does this team look like? I'm actually so confused. Who is Brown for Sunderland? Let me look this up. Brown. I'm unfamiliar. Yeah, he's a central midfielder. Alan Brown. So what, him, Rig, and Enzo Lafayette in midfield? So is this 5-3-2? And then Mundell and Isidore? So then try Hume on the right. Reynaldo on the left. Back 3. So Mukiele right center back. Okay, wait, hold on. So what? Let me pull this out for a second. Let's pull this team back. So what's the idea then? If they're gonna have a back 3, what, like a midfield 3, the person on the right being Chris Rigg, like this maybe? 3-5-2. Let's move the 2 fullbacks further forward. Back 3. Interesting. Maybe Will Wright and Elliott occupy more of these positions. Morrison here. Frimpong here. Rio here. Simicast, 6th man potential. What, something more like this then? So, you're gonna see probably that then? Yeah, probably, yeah, back 5 without possession probably. That makes the most amount of sense, I think, what people are saying. 4-4-2? I don't really see how this would be a 4-4-2 per se. How would this be a 4-4-2? I guess try Hume right wing. What, Enzo Lefebvre left wing? No, it would have to be Chris Rigg left wing. That doesn't really make sense to me. To be honest, it doesn't really make sense to me. How is this a back 4? If whoever thinks it's a back 4, can you explain to me what you think your team is going to be? Because I don't see how it makes sense. Can Chris Rigg play on the left? Or is he going to play in the midfield and they're going to put Enzo Lefebvre on the left? I mean, if Rio can do the Salah role and be that good, I don't mind it. I just don't know if that's possible. If he can be as good as Mo was. At least not that early. FotMob has it as a 4-2-3-1. How does that work? Oh, hold on. I mean, I can see. Let me look at FotMob. And I'll pull it over to the other screen. Let's see. Yeah, they have Try Hume on the right and Mundell on the left. Oh, that makes sense actually. Wait, okay, this makes sense, but this is functionally going to be a back five out of possession, though. Functionally, this is going to be what I'm saying out of possession. In possession, yeah, Hume will bomb on, Mukiele will hold the right-hand side, Reynildo might bomb on, and they'll still have a back three effectively. Hume is just going to be a withholder on the right. Okay, wait, hold on. I can probably demonstrate this then. I get it. So, when we're defending... So if we're defending in a back four, McConnell, Jones, Rio, Morrison, okay, we're going to defend like this. Will Wright's probably going to be really far forward. In possession, Hume will be out here. Mundo probably inside, Isidore inside. Reagan, Lefay, both going to be further forward like this. Actually, I imagine Lefay isn't the 10. I think Rig will be the 10. Or maybe they'll play more like a 4-3-3 in possession. But this is just going to be an effective back three. Who am I missing here? Oh, Reynildo, withholder on the left. So, Mukiele here. Hume withholding. Rig in this space. Lefay sort of in this space. Mundell here. Reynildo there. It's probably that. Oh, is my audio breaking or is it fine for people? Just let me know. I don't know if this is, what the latency and everything is doing or if my internet can even handle what I'm doing, so yeah. But yeah, in possession, I think even if they're saying try Hume is on the right and it's a 4-2-3-1, it's probably not, maybe like a 4-3-3. Ultimately, it's still going to look like this with a back three, probably, with that team. And they're probably going to defend in a 5-2, because I don't see a world where you defend in a 4-4-2 with try Hume. Is the audio breaking? Just let me know if enough people say it. I don't... Okay, audio's good. I'm like half monitoring what the stream looks like in real time here on my other monitor, and it seems fine. Okay, cool. Cool. So we're underway in 4 minutes. Okay. Let me... So many screens, so many monitors, so many things. Okay, so... I don't know if I can even... How do I even pull up the live score? Is this gonna be anywhere? Where I can see what's... Maybe it's on Twitter somewhere. Am I just gonna have to... I wonder if I go to my all red video, it'll show up somewhere, like some kind of live score ticker. Let me see on the other monitor. Drop a like under the stream, so true. 4 minutes, I know. Are they not doing the thing where they show, like, I can see what the live score looks like anywhere? Mastered physics but defeated by live stream, so true. I'm getting eviscerated. I mean, I just freaking getting used to any of those things is kind of difficult. Never done it before, Wait, okay, you're telling me that the FOP mob thing is bad? Look at what the BBC thinks this is as a formation. Like, what are we even talking about? Like, ours looks fine, right? Except maybe Elliott, right wing, Morrison in the 10 is possible. I mean, look at that team. They have 09 in midfield, and they have Hume at left center back. My Allred TV stream is loading, but you can't watch the Allred stream in America. It doesn't let you. So I have a VPN on my other computer that's actually running the stream, like on my laptop in front of me. So that's how I'm doing it actually. Okay, yeah. Dual PC streaming? No, I'm using one PC for this whole stream. I'm just using a different PC so that I can have a VPN to actually watch the game. We didn't sign KCP. We signed KCP? You're lying to me. You're lying to me? Let me see. I gotta see if this news is true. Let me look at my other monitor. What is going on? Oh my god, we signed him on a 1 year deal. This makes literally no sense. We have so many guards. Oh, whatever, man. It is what it is. We got LeBron. Do I really care? No. Why are people saying I disappeared at some point? I disappeared at one point because I'm a physics major and I was working on my thesis and it was consuming all of my time, but I've graduated now. American singing "We Conquered All of Europe" is kind of ironic, but America literally did. Have you ever heard of NATO? We conquered all of Europe. Um, yeah, buy it with Memphis. That's so crazy. I don't even see the point of any of that. I mean, it's just a complete and utter waste of time for us to get KCP. Well, people have been saying LeBron's gonna fall off every single year. Oh my god, 42-year-old LeBron. This shit ain't gonna last forever, bro. It's already been like how many years? People said that when he was like 35, 32. Like, I don't think there's any point in doubting him just yet, you know? Who is KCP? KCP is Contavious Caldwell Pope. He is a NBA player. He has literally nothing to do with soccer at all, football at all. You go. Here's KCP. Here's Contavious Caldwell Pope. Um, the lack of rumors is scaring me. I mean, honestly, our club moves pretty much in silence anyway. Like, nobody knew about the Munoz deal until it was basically hijacked from Newcastle, right? So honestly, we just gotta relax and kind of hold off for a bit. How good is Bronny Jr.? Bronny's really good. He's a good defensive guard, and I think the Lakers organization really like him. He's probably gonna stay there, even though LeBron is coming to us, the Sixers. No, it's not football related. Yeah, I can imagine why you would think it's football related because of the Liverpool Sunderland stream, but no, it's not. They're playing this game in Nashville, right? For Sunderland Liverpool. It's an interesting stadium. This looks pretty good actually. It also hasn't even started yet. Classic America not starting on time. What is going on? Why isn't this starting yet? Come on. This has to start already. I'm watching on All Red Video, so I don't know where else you can watch. I don't know if there's like people on Twitter or like some illegal streaming type thing. No idea. What do you mean it's starting in 1 hour? They're walking out right now. It can't be starting in an hour. I'm watching them walk out right now. It can't be possible. You know, I was a 76er. I'm a Sixers fan. Did I say I'm a Sixer? Oh no. No idea how to speak when I'm live. It's over. You think we should have gone for Vinny? I agree not going because of character and he isn't producing solid numbers for the wages he'd want. I mean, I think the character thing is probably the biggest reason why we won't ever go for him. I think if he, was a much more calm, relaxed individual who didn't have a lot of like the off the pitch stuff and I don't know, kind of has like this diva sort of personality, I think we would be much more likely to go for him. I'm not watching by an illegal streaming site because that's illegal. So true. Yeah, you should never break the law. It's a bad thing. Okay, yeah, you need a VPN if you've got the YouTube LFC membership. No idea. I mean, I don't know. I think you just can't watch in the US unless you have a VPN. Yeah, so you probably have to get like a VPN into the UK if you're in the US or something. There's probably some free VPNs that won't like turn your computer into a crypto miner. I have no idea, but there probably is. Dang, people talking to me on Twitter, there are people on YouTube. It's never been so over. TBD. Let me see when this game is starting. Was the game delayed? I mean, it's. I'm seeing them on the pitch. Like the game isn't started yet, but there's a bunch of players on the pitch. So I don't know if it's been delayed by a full hour or if it's been delayed by a few minutes. Let me refresh FOTMob. Do they know? 6 p.m. There's got to be somewhere where I can find this information. Let's see. They got anything here? 11 p.m. BST is 6 p.m. EST, East Coast, right? So like it should be starting soon. Okay, yeah, Joe Gomez, captain's armband. Okay, okay. Lock in. I think they're about to start. I'm seeing Joe Gomez. I think they did the coin toss. Luco 9. Okay, okay. With their captain, Luco 9, legend of the game. Come on now. He has so many appearances for Sunderland. He was there in League One. Respect on Luco 9. It can't be starting at 1:30. They're doing handshakes. It's gotta be starting right now. I wonder if Iraola will give Chiesa more minutes. Completely depends on if Chiesa stays at the club. I mean, if he leaves, he's not going to get any more minutes. We have literally no idea. I mean, I'd prefer maybe for Chiesa to stay if we can't sign anybody. Like, I wouldn't sell him if we aren't going to sign anyone. But I do think we are going to sign a versatile attacker, which makes Chiesa redundant. Because he could play across the front for Chiesa. Like, if we're being serious about like keeping Chiesa around, you could play him in any of these positions, right? You could play him on the left, you could play him at striker in the 10 right wing, and he could do any role pretty well. I mean, he's Italian, he probably knows how to play the second striker to a high level. I think he even did it for Juve at some point. I know he also played right wing back for Juve, but that's besides the point. Okay, so let's get out of here. Yeah, I mean, that is what it is. Yeah, the board is back. I'll just keep bringing it on every now and again when I'm trying to explain something, but eventually I'll make it look even better than it does now. Oh my God, Wilson Isidore, legend of Haiti. Seeing him on the screen right now. Oh my God, we're about to start. It hasn't kicked off for me just yet, but I think it's about to. I'm on the actual Liverpool stream. Maybe my VPN is like delayed if it has started. Do they not have this on ESPN? Can I not bring up the ESPN live like ticker thing? It's being shown on ESPN. They should have it. Okay, we've started. Immediately booted long by the goalkeeper. Okay. So now we've just got the ball. So let's see if I can bring up something on ESPN if they have like the ESPN live event thing. Are they doing it for this game? Oh, they do. Yeah, this is what I'll use. This will look fine. Even though they have Harvey Elliott on the right side of a pivot, I mean, I think nobody knows how to do any of this, so yeah, this is good enough for what I want to do. Tell us the timer you see. I'm at 1 minute 11, minute 12, minute 13, minute 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, they're in behind. Oh my God, great defending by Mortala and Jai. I mean, so far, really nothing important has happened just yet. So we'll see. Do I live near Nashville? No, I live in Philadelphia. Okay, they're crossing. Okay, decent defending. Okay, we'll see if we grow into the game. We'll see what ends up happening. I don't know. Has Sunderland had a preseason game yet? Does anybody know? Thoughts on Jalen Brown? I love Jalen Brown. I think a lot of the analytics guys don't understand that. I think it's more so Celtic system as to why Jalen Brown looks bad sometimes, or is maybe not really like when he's not playing. The Celtics play better. I think your biggest issue is that he probably wants to be on the ball a lot, but I imagine Nick Nurse has some kind of way of platforming him and LeBron and Joel Embiid, so I think it'll be fine. And of course, Tyrese Maxey. Okay, they're on the ball. I mean, they keep getting in behind over and over again. Not been great so far. Yeah, so the team seems to be like a pretty consistent double pivot of Jones and McConnell. Will Wright's actually been trying to drop deep as well, which is interesting because that's not really his game. They did play. They played York. Okay. 5-1. Did I go to a World Cup game? Yeah, I went to the Ivory Coast Curacao game. I was thinking of making it into a vlog video, and I just never ended up posting it. So maybe I will eventually, but I probably won't. I'll keep it for myself. I got to sit in hospitality, which you might, wonder how I did that, but let's just say I know people. Raiola out. So true. Realer words have never been said. We haven't scored a goal in the first 5 minutes. Thoughts on Embiid in 2026? I think as long as Joel Embiid is healthy, he's the best center in the league. The question is if he can stay healthy. It's always been the question. I mean, it's pretty simple for Joel. Yeah, so Morrison's the right winger. Yeah, we're doing Morrison right wing, Elliott 10. It's been pretty consistent now. Yeah, yeah. So it's what I thought it would be. Also, Will Wright's trying to do hold up play. I think that's why he's dropping in. He wants to do hold up, link up, which is fine. I think he's still trying to be a low touch efficiency center forward. Is Will Wright really tall? Yeah, I think he's at least 6'2", 6'3". I wonder how tall Will Wright actually is. Let me see. He is 6'4". Wow. Yeah, I mean, he looks tall. It's hard to tell sometimes with players. I'm really bad at gauging height. Okay, McConnell's already trying to rush forward. Rio, a couple of step overs. He's going. Okay, nothing. Maybe. Costas. Costas Simicas trying to dribble. Ah, it's a foul. Okay, we're growing into the game. I think people are trying to know how to play. Does Vinny to Arsenal scare you? No, man. They don't platform attackers at all. It barely makes any sense. I mean, I think Vinny makes more sense if you were to go to PSG. I think that should be what they do if they don't get Diamande, honestly. It would still open the door for Barcola to leave. Maybe Enrique can get the best out of Vinny. I don't really know, though. I was shocked to see Morgan Rogers was 6'2". Morgan Rogers played as effectively as a center forward for Middlesbrough at times. To be honest, I think he could be a really good false nine. He would actually be really great in like a Firmino type role. Sitting next to Jay-Z, so true. I got that Empire State of Mind. Better than Jokic? Embiid? Yeah, when Embiid's fit, he's better than Jokic. Jokic just has way better availability. Prime Joel Embiid is like one of the best centers we've ever seen. Were you scouting Diamande in the Ivory Coast game? Yeah, I was scouting Osman Diamande. I don't know if there's another one besides that. And I was also looking at Gayla Due, Bazamana Torre. Oh, I'm seeing Ndukwe warming up on the sideline. Definitely not coming on or anything, but I see him there. Yeah, I still love Rodgers, even though he's going to Chelsea, or he's made it to Chelsea now. I just love him. He's such a good player, Morgan Rodgers. The Nets will stop the Sixers. You could have named anybody. The Nets are going to be horrible. They got MPJ, Michael Porter Jr., who can't pass the rock, and then Julius Randle, dubious handle, who's going to drop the rock every time he gets it. That's a horrible team. And they got the CEO of Evil, Ben Saraf. So, yeah, that's it. Joe Gomez is done. I can't believe what I'm seeing, man. If Joe Gomez gets subbed off, horrendous. Please, man. He just can't catch a break. Ndukwe and Jai? Ndukwe and Jai, though. Can you scream Liverpool are great? Why? Like, at the top of my lungs? Oh my god. Well, Enrique wanted Mbappe to leave. Nah, Vinny's not similar to Mbappe. I think Vinny would actually do the defensive work if you coach him enough. Yeah, Ndukwe's coming on. Wow, 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 wow. Ndukwe and Jai. Insane. Yeah, we definitely need to sign a center back now. If Gomez is actually injured and it's even like a month, we need a center back. We need a senior center back. Get the Zabarni loan done. Get somebody in. Like, legitimately need a body. Even like Josh Hachiampong. This is bad. Actually, maybe someone more senior than Hachiampong. Jack is not on the bench because he apparently had some kind of small issue. We don't really know what it is yet. We're probably going to learn after the game. Yeah, and Dukeway, he's on. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I mean, so far, let's see what happens. Yeah, they're on us again. Okay. Sorry. Just putting my phone on charging so that the shit doesn't die and I can still live tweet during this game. Um, all right, what are people saying? Gomez already injured because he can't catch a break? They hate him. I don't know. The deep state, they all hate him. Absolutely ruining everything I love, know and love. You watched really live? He looks really good. He impresses me a lot. It's the same level of impression that I got from, or being impressed that I got from watching Kvara for the first time. I really like Bardashvili, but I don't know what his ceiling is. For those types of players, it's pretty difficult. So, I also kind of like him centrally more than I like him on the wing. So, I don't know. Maybe you know more than me, but are there any other Georgians too that look good? I don't know. I haven't really seen anyone else outside of like Kvara's younger brother and Bardashvili, so I don't know. We need Jerry Spearing back. Jay Spearing is still in the academy. Get con artist back already. Nah, Kanate's declining. I think he's on a Ronald Araujo trajectory. He's starting to decline physically. This pitch is scaring me. This pitch is fine. I don't think it's turf either, right? As long as it's not turf, I'm not losing my mind. Ooh, okay. Rio Central. We got Harvey. So Harvey Central. Harvey to Morrison. Oh, Morrison. Oh my God, Kieran Morrison. Wow, 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 wow. The absolute boy, man. I'm off my seat, man. What a fucking player. Incredible by James McConnell, by the way. Picking up the ball off the center backs as a six, immediately finding Rio. Rio getting that ball out wide. Good carrying by Harvey Elliott. Gets the ball back out to Kieran Morrison. Morrison takes on one guy, immediately just slots it low and hard into the bottom left-hand corner. What a player, man. What a player. Wow. Wow, that's so impressive, man. He looks so much better than that Palace game. So much better than that Palace game. Just immediately taking responsibility. Oh my God. Wow. To be honest, when I'm looking at Mortala and Jai and Ndukwe, they look so impervious. Like they're both so tall. Like I don't really even feel fear that Joe Gomez went off and that both of them are literal children. Like they look so like good on the pitch. Like they really stand out. Kai creaming himself. Bro, you see that goal? How am I not supposed to be? Dude, Harvey Elliott assist too? That's plus 1 million to his value. Morrison for the Ballon d'Or. He has Egyptian heritage, you know. I'm pretty sure he has Egyptian heritage, Kieran Morrison. I know he's plays for Northern Ireland, but I think because he's Kieran Yusuf Morrison, right? So I didn't. I'm not saying Elliot is done. I just think that like he doesn't make a lot of sense, really. Like he's not good enough to be a starter or like unless we're keeping him around like in a Cherokee style role where it's like 15 minutes a game. I don't really want to keep him. Dude, this is preseason. There's bigger spaces, etc. Everything that happens here happens with a caveat. Players are trying to get fitness, but oh my god, and Jai. Oh my god, ball playing. Okay, he gave away the ball. Oh my god, Rio gives away a foul. Wallahi. Elliot slander? I'm not slandering. I don't really slander Harvey. I don't think he can be a starter or even like a rotational piece long term. I think it's just not good enough. He'd be a Cherokee type player. Yeah, I think I don't know who got the armband. Costas got the armband. Don't mind it. I mean, he's like the most senior player on the pitch. What you want Jones to get it? I guess so. Are you able to put your exact timestamp? Hold on. I'm just going to tell you what it is because the stream has a delay. I'm at 15:52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 16:1, that type of thing. Okay. That Sunderland kit is horrendous. Yeah, I don't pink doesn't really suit them. Why aren't they wearing white? They don't have a white away kit. Yeah, a West African center back duo is what we need. So true. Because Njai is Senegalese, is Ndukwe. I assume he's then Nigerian, right? I think someone's told me that he's Nigerian before, but I'm not sure. Okay. Wow. The center backs are splitting a lot. Also, I've been so impressed with James McConnell, by the way. He's incredible. Njai playing like Ronaldinho, he's overplaying too much. He's got to relax. Mortala Njai has got to relax. He just needs to boot the ball long. Okay, ball long. Morrison. Ah, he's gonna lose this. Tragic. Damn, damn, damn. Who's this goalkeeper for Sunderland? This is that Elberg guy or whatever? Is he their backup goalkeeper? Yeah, he's doing the front two. Okay, this is perfect. I can finally see what this pressing structure looks like. He's got the front two. Yeah, he's doing the press that we thought he would. 53. That's interesting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's doing it. One of the midfielders moves forward, and you get the 2-3. He's doing the press that we thought he would. We're not going to probably see a lot of 1-2s from Iraola, at least not early. Those type of build-up patterns happen way later in like the development of a team. It has to do with the manager implementing those types of patterns, but also players getting comfortable with each other, especially when there's a lot of turnover. So initially, we're just going to see more like players knowing the vague positions they should be in, that type of thing. So there'll be some slowness here and there, some overplaying, some, passing further than the player is, that type of thing. It's going to be difficult. Simicas has been decent so far, too. Don't mind him. Oh, Rio so direct, that's a foul. We're fouling like that in preseason? What does crib sheet mean? Am I too American to know what crib sheet means? Will Wright is a bullet. Yeah, he's insane. He's going. He's an absolute dog for this team already. James Ball and McConnell looks really good. Indica, like Evan Indica, the guy who plays for Roma, he's okay. Don't mind him. Who's from Senegal? Njai's from or not Njai? Ndukwe's from Senegal. Who are we talking about? Elliot sprints like a sausage dog. Why you gotta violate? Why we gotta violate? Ballard is a twat for that? I mean, he's doing what he's got to do. Rio is like one of the biggest threats on this team. So he's going to try to mitigate and mitigate and mitigate. Oh, that was almost a decent set piece. Overhit, but I like the idea. Is this like that attacking? Who's doing attacking set plays? I forget all these guys' names. Eventually I'll remember. Like Alfic, Cooper. I don't remember who's doing offensive set pieces. And Donny said something about this. Because I know we still have like that Lewis Mahoney guy, but I don't know who else we got. What do you mean half Russian? And Ndukwe's half Russian? You're lying to me. Oh, on Hayden Murray Home, it's like a concise description. That's a crib sheet. I really like Murray Home. I think he's good. I think the big thing is he's very similar to Adam Wharton, but I think he's an even better deep progressor. He can line break and deep progress really well. Like one of the best I've ever seen at academy level. But he has physical deficiencies. He can't cover a lot of ground. But he can control the game too. He's capable of being a controller. He's just a really good in possession midfielder. But out of possession, it's a similar issue to Wharton. He's maybe faster than Wharton, but he's not. He's also shorter than him too. So you would need a strong ball winner next to him in order to have like a functional team in the Prem. But his in possession quality definitely justifies that. What are my upload plans during the Prem season? I'm going to try to be daily, and I'm going to try to cover every game, at least in terms of analysis. I might not be able to stream every game, though. The commentator keeps saying areola instead of Iraola. Yeah. I mean, that's just how it is. Is the commentator Scouse? I have no idea. I'm not listening to commentary. Areola. How old is Murray Home? I think he's 17. I don't know. This is like the thing that always breaks my brain. Let me see how old Hayden Murray Home is. 17. He's going to be 18 September 30th, so he'll be 18 during the season. Can he improve physically? I mean, in terms of muscle, but he's never going to be taller, right? He won't grow that much. So no job after graduation? I do. Yeah, no, I'm employed. I'm a researcher. But again, I only have to work on weekdays, and I only work for, I don't know, from like 9 to 5, 8 to 4, so I have a lot of free time. But I'm splitting time between a bunch of different things, like doing YouTube, doing my job, obviously, and then trying to contribute to like the DNC and the DSA. So there's only so much that I'll be able to do, but it's fine. And of course, like friends, family, that type of thing. So I have a lot of different things, but it's okay, you know. I like to occupy myself if I can. I'm going to try to go daily. I'm going to try my best. I can guarantee at least 4 videos a week. I'm not going to disappear for like a whole 6 to 8 months like I did before. About time for hydration break? You're trolling. You're trolling me. If there's a hydration break, I am going to kill myself live on air. Do a Corey X Kenshin? What does that even mean? Am I supposed to know what that means? Is that a bad thing? Yeah, Wright is a workhorse out of possession. He's a workhorse for everything, man. I love Will Wright. Oh, this is a good build up. This is a good build up. Oh, okay, Tsimikas gave away the ball. Yeah, okay, Wright's going to be the most obvious pressing trigger. Elliot also great understanding of pressing. Curtis is a great understanding of pressing. Yeah, we look great out of possession. This is incredible. Okay, they're bypassing, but they've got nobody. They go out wide. Can't beat Tsimikas here. Yeah, great. No, this looks good. Yeah, of course. It's like so expensive to sit in any of these freaking stadiums, man. Even the tickets that I bought to go to the Wrexham game, I mean, I'm still paying like $200. American sports just aren't, affordable. That's just how it is. We live with that. We hold this L. What made me a Liverpool fan? I've talked about this a lot, but my grandfather was a Man U fan, and I wanted to be his rival. So initially I was like Arsenal, Chelsea, because those are the teams that were good, and then he told me that the real rival was like us, because my grandfather watched Man U during like when we were good, when like Liverpool were good during the Matt Busby era at the end. So he told me to support Liverpool, but I thought he was screwing me over because we weren't great, and this was after the miracle in Istanbul. But eventually we were good. And there was a period, I think, up before the Rodgers era, I was somewhat casual. Like, I didn't really watch a lot of games of Liverpool. I watched a lot of soccer. I watched Serie A and La Liga. But that's also because, like, when you're younger, like, you kind of want the dopamine of seeing, like, really good teams. But now I'm kind of more okay when we are bad, like, during Rodgers' last season. I don't really mind it as much. Oh, decent cross by Frimpong, but blocked. Rio, is he going to cut inside? Cuts inside. Oh, cuts again? Oh my god. Oh my god, what the... This kid, man. Okay. Frimpong goes back, and Dukwe. Center backs are pushing up a bit too. I'm confused at who the actual six is because I can tell that McConnell's the first receiver, but he was also the midfielder leading the press, and he's further forward than Curtis right now. So maybe we're just kind of interchanging, and both are like 6'8s. We were this close to Leeds United Archive. That'd be horrendous. Oh my god, what a goal by Sunderland. Is that Enzo Lefebvre? Whoa. What a goal. Yeah, so McConnell just caught on the ball. Gets it out wide. Oh, what are you supposed to do there? I guess Ndukwe's got to get closer to him. Hold on, let me see. Can I see from another angle? Oh, what a finish, man. Is Angela Faye left-footed or right-footed? I forget. If he's right-footed and he pulled that off, insane, man. Yeah, I think Ndukwe and Njai both just gotta close the gap there a little bit. They just gotta close the gap. That's basically it. All right, we'll see how we bounce back from this. Yeah, people are gonna blame that on Mamardashvili. The agenda against him is crazy. Look, I get Mamardashvili's like distribution isn't like incredible, and he's also left-footed, but I think he's a pretty good shot stopper, and I think he could develop into a really good goalkeeper. Of course, I prefer people like Robin Rizzer or even like Adebolu. There's a couple of different young goalkeepers I don't mind, but it's not like Mamardashvili's bad, you know? Wasn't the scoreline 6-1 against Stoke, what, when in Gerrard's last game? Foul on the build-up. I mean, who cares? I don't think that's a foul. You're gonna say it's a foul on McConnell? Honestly, it's whatever. I think the game's gone a little bit soft, so I don't mind that. In the Prem, yeah, probably ruled out due to VAR, but the finish was insane. Benzema. Yeah, I mean, people are also spoiled because of Ali, because Allison is like the best 1v1 goalkeeper in history. And, you know, Mamardashvili will never be that, right? I mean, Allison's like one of the best goalkeepers I've ever seen. His hamstring's a bit gone now, but prime Allison, I mean, insane. The game's fucking gone. Oh my god, they're just shooting again. They're just shooting on sight. What the hell? Well, Lefay looks like Ben Sebaini. Yeah, he does. I don't know. He used to be clean shaven, no? Enzo Lefay? What's he doing with this freaking beard and slicked back hair and Oh, and Dukwe pretty calm on the ball here. Frimpong's getting yeah, oh is Frimpong? That's not a foul? Ah, they're gonna score here. Oh, great save by Mamardashvili. Great block by McConnell. People aren't gonna give Mamardashvili credit for that save though. Prime Courtois is better than Prime Allison? No shot. No shot. I think Courtois is so overrated. I mean, he's still like one of the best goalkeepers ever, but I think Allison is has pretty much always been better than Courtois. You think Allison's better? Nah, Prime Allison's not better than Prime Neuer. But it's closer than people think, probably. Prime Allison's maybe a better shot stopper than Neuer, but he's definitely not better on the ball. And even the shot stopping's a bit debatable. Prime Neuer, I don't even know what you'd say Prime Neuer is, like 2014 World Cup. And also his longevity is insane. Even if he wasn't great in this World Cup, the fact that he's still pretty much Germany's best goalkeeper is nuts. Thank you to Santa Andrea for subscribing. Oh no, the alert box is cut off. Oh, I'll figure that out later. Rio on the ball. Rio on the ball. Ah, he dispossessed. You want a goalkeeper tier list? I don't even know. I have to think. Who am I even putting all time? I mean, I think the best that I've ever seen is Buffon. Neuer's probably two. Victor Valdez is not the goalkeeper GOAT. Victor Valdez is so overrated. You know how little Valdez had to deal with in his career? He's playing for a team that had 70% possession all the time. You know when I think Victor Valdez really got exposed? Like when you really could learn that Valdez wasn't as good of a goalkeeper as a lot of people think? When you saw Valdez go to Middlesbrough, he was horrendous at Middlesbrough. Iker Casillas clears Valdez, for example. Casillas would be up there too for me. Who's your all-time favorite Liverpool player? Favorite's interesting. Because I wouldn't say like my favorite player has been one of the best. Like I wouldn't say like Mo or Stevie or like Dalglish or Rush. Favorite. That's hard, you know. Probably Thiago Alcantara, because I think he gave me the most dopamine out of any player. Just everything he did. And I also am a sucker for like a lot of good midfielders, especially technical ones. McConnell's so underrated. Yeah, he looks incredible. He's made a couple of mistakes, but he could definitely be utilized in the squad. I'm close to saying he shouldn't even be loaned out. Yeah, we're doing the 2-3 out of possession consistently. I think that's just what we're going to do. My favorite's Alonso. Jabby Alonso, don't mind it. Alonso's a good pick. Coutinho's a good pick. Bobby's a good pick. These are good picks for favorite. Torres, fair. Mane's also fair if we ignore some character things and we just talk about as a player. Yeah, favorite, completely fair. Dog out of possession. While also having a pretty good catalog of goals. Mats? Who do you mean by Mats? Who is Mats? Matt Sells? Uh, who is Mats? Yeah, you forgot Valdez at Middlesbrough? Who's horrendous at Middlesbrough? If we sign Courtois instead of Ali, we don't win less. I mean, I do agree. But I think Allison makes more sense for the team that we had too, because Allison's far better 1v1 than Courtois is. And we leave our defenders hanging a lot in the Klopp era. Klopp didn't really platform defenders, you know? You kind of just you do out of possession stuff, and then if it gets you get caught out on your press, then the defenders just got to lock in. Fabinho, Verge, Matip, Gomez, whoever was playing just had to lock in after. You have to go for Souness as your favorite? Souness is a good player, but I would never put him as my favorite. He's is Mads Marc-Andre Ter Stegen? It better not be. Ter Stegen's horrendous. I hate Ter Stegen. I think the Ter statue stuff's a little too far. But he's not great, and especially his decline so far hasn't been great either. He also can't really deal with pressure. I don't really like goalkeepers who struggle with pressure. Van Dijk wasn't burned out by Klopp because he's the greatest center back of all time. He played in one of the hardest systems ever for a center back, and not only did well, but improved everybody he played with to better than they were. That's insane. Like, that's what, like, the biggest thing you can say for the Van Dijk GOAT conversation is that he made Dejan Lovren look like a functional center back, when Dejan Lovren's one of the worst players you'll ever see. Ragnar Klavan, you're lying to me. Are you Estonian? If you're not Estonian, you can't say Ragnar Klavan. You're just legally not allowed. Nunes is ready for MLS or MX? No, man. He should be going to like Atletico Madrid. He should be going to like Napoli. What do you mean he's going to the MLS? Nunes isn't washed. I feel like that's so evil. Sturridge is fair. Sturridge is really fair. Darwin's also fair if you like those chaotic type players. Yeah, John Terry in a high line would probably die. But then again, I think if you had John Terry, you just wouldn't play in a high line. I think you would utilize him. You would just play like a mid block or whatever. You would do good. You'd have set up a team that defends in the box. Like you wouldn't play John Terry in a high line. Rigi is my goat. So true. We're talking about aura and hype moments, clutch moments, 100%. I love Divock. Daniel Agger is so underrated. If Daniel Agger could stay fit, he was such a good center back. I think people forget how good Agger was. Is very interested in young boys' development. What is that supposed to mean? Agger's Leone? Nah, Leone's not going to struggle with that. I think Leone just got injured because of the small bit of turf that was at Southampton. Oh, so good there. Was that Will Wright? Or was that McConnell? I don't know who did what there. That was so good. Best player of the half? I don't know. I mean, it depends on what your definition. Yeah, that was McConnell for the cross. That was really good. I mean, it depends. Out of possession, Bright looks good. McConnell maybe in terms of like overall consistency. Balotelli deserves some love. I mean, maybe. I just don't like personalities like that. Like super high ego footballers. If you're gonna be super high ego, you have to be like Mo Salah or something. Like you have to really platform the team. What about Artur? Like Arthur Melo? So true. GOAT, best player we've ever had. Yeah, if Daniel Agger played now, he would definitely be more than 70 million. I also think, especially if Daniel Agger would have stayed fit, he would have been one of the best center backs in the world, even back then. Skirtle, Skirtle's a little bit of a, I don't know. I don't know if he's great. You're American? Yeah, I'm American. I'd say Njai, the issue I have with Morchala and Njai is he keeps overplaying. He's overplaying too much. I live in Philadelphia, so that'll answer what state I'm in. John Barnes is an all-timer. Yeah, I mean 100% he's an all-timer and he's also a joy to watch, but before my time I've only really watched footage of Barnes. I don't watch him live, right? I'm not Unk. Just a pure footballing center half. What was the initial one? Yeah, Agger is like Leone, like pure footballer. Daniel Agger was so good, Daniel Agger. I think people just forget about how good he is. I think there's a couple of center backs people forget about. Like I think people forget about Sammy Hipia. I think people downplay Jamie Carragher, how good he was in his prime, like '05 to '09. Oh, the player I wished played for us more than anyone ever is Son. And you agree. I didn't even read that part in the freaking chat. I wish we had Son, man. I I'm just imagining that front four. Imagine you play Firmino in the 10, you play Son at striker. Holy chills. No, Balotelli did not generate the level of chaos that Nunes did. And also Balotelli's a far better finisher than Nunes is. Skirtle did have personality. He's also voluntarily bald, which is insane. I don't know if Elliott's the favorite. I just think Harvey Elliott has a pretty good tactical understanding. He's played under a lot of different managers. He's one of the senior players in the squad. Remember, Elliott's has had a lot of appearances throughout his career already. So you got to trust some of the senior players to really kind of get the team going. I wish we signed Jude too, but also I wouldn't have signed Jude in lieu of the players that we got, because we needed to get all of those players. So if it was getting all of them or just getting Jude, I think getting all of them is like why we won the title under Arne. 13-14 team is the reason I love Liverpool. Man, Luis Suarez was incredible. I mean, he was one of the reasons I stopped being as casual as I was and started really locking into the team. Hacker was the manager for your local team? Are you in Denmark? Do you play in Denmark? Did you play in Denmark? I wish we got Henri. That's just unrealistic. Yeah, I wish we got De Bruyne. I wish we got David Silva. Were we linked at some point? I don't know. Were we linked when he was at Arsenal? Oh my God, they're in. Okay, great defending. Come on, Rio, just go, man. Go, go, go. Was Agger living on Marbella? I have no idea. Hot take on the first half? I don't really have a hot take. This feels like a fitness exercise for a lot of players. I mean, there's nothing particularly that's like moving me in any way besides the fact that Morrison already scored for us, which is nuts. I wish we somehow got Caicedo. I mean, so do I. He would have been incredible for us. Really good six. Probably the second best six in the league, maybe third. Depends. Is that halftime? That's halftime. Frimpong might be a flop. Yeah, he doesn't look great, but that's not really a hot take. We thought Frimpong wasn't good, and Frimpong is still not good. Is this like a shock? Am I supposed to like? Am I supposed to be shocked by any of this? All right, let's just go through all of my Twitter notifications. How many people responding to the shit that I'm saying? I've covered the runner. I mean, yeah, definitely. Yeah, notice that Jones didn't track back for that goal. Is not great. The ball. Yeah, this is true. Quote Luke here. The center backs splitting as much as they did is nuts. Especially with how young they are. But I think it probably just has something to do with Iraola. I think it's the system. We need a right back? I mean, yeah. Frimpong's definitely not it. We'll love what? Okay. Go. Yeah. Damn, I'm being followed by anything Liverpool? Am I supposed to follow back? I'll follow back. Follow back. And Jai was shit. Yo, chill on shit. This is a young academy player. I just think he's overplaying. I need to do more watch-alongs. I will. I just won't do a lot. I'll do some. I'll try to do as many as I can. At least on the weekend, I'll try. During the weekday, it might be a little difficult. Frimpong is not so good. It's just not a hot take. It's not a hot take. It's just not even that he's a pace merchant. He's a decent footballer, but he's just not to the level required, right? He's just not to the level required. Maybe if he's going to be playing like Woking away or whatever in like the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, we'll be fine. Everybody wishes Thiago was fit for us. Isn't that the Klopp quote? Imagine the career without the injuries? Yeah, man. So sad. Honestly, a version of Thiago that never got injured would have probably been one of the best midfielders of all time. I mean, he had everything, right? Which one should you pick? You should pick the Philadelphia 76ers as your NBA team. We are supported by me. We signed LeBron, who is the best player of all time. We've got Joel Embiid, the best center when fit in the league. We've got Jaylen Brown, who was the Finals MVP when the Celtics won the ring in 2024. We've got Tyrese Maxey, one of the most energetic, exciting all-NBA point guards. He is a reincarnation of Allen Iverson. We got VJ Edgecombe, an absolute dog, rookie of the year, contender last season. Really, really good personality. We've got a bunch of really good depth. We've got Dean Wade, who could easily be the 6th man of the year. You need to support the 76ers. Frimpong is just weak. Yeah, I mean, he's like tiny, not great. Yeah, if Thiago needs to get his damn coaching badges. When I heard that shit, I'm like, what is he doing? Like you need to be our assistant manager like yesterday, right? What are your thoughts on the players after the first half? I mean, I can just go through this. I might as well. So, Will Wright, Will Wright can press. He can do it. I mean, we saw him pressing so aggressively against them. Wasn't this an ALFC streamer? People leave. Oh my god, why? Because I'm talking about the Sixers? No, I'll stop talking about basketball. Will Wright, great presser. Really impressed with him for his first real debut for the club, right? His first start. I think he played briefly for Arna, right, in one preseason match. I can't remember, but Will Wright looked pretty good as a presser. Rio, very lively, maybe overplaying a bit, but so difficult to predict where he's going. I thought he was decent. Morrison, of course, gets the goal by cutting inside, what he does really well, getting the ball, putting it into that far corner. I thought he did decently. Frimpong trying to occupy this really wide position. Same with Costas, but it looks like the left back is doing more build-up and the right back is going a bit more, but we'll see if that's just because Frimpong was on the right. Elliott, of course, drifting to his natural side. McConnell, I didn't like how much further forward he was at Jones at times. I think he's probably better deeper, but overall, incredible performance by him. I mean, he's running the midfield right now. You would think that he's the senior midfielder, not Jones, if you were just watching. Center back splitting as much as they are is a bit of an issue for me, especially because Joe isn't the one who's really playing. He got injured right away. Do I have one for Ndukwe? I do. Yeah, so Ndukwe's playing. We don't really look weak everywhere. We're building fitness, you know. This is the first preseason game. There's some players who like Simicas and Frimpong who probably aren't up to scratch, but it's okay. We have a weak midfield. I mean, we don't have a great midfield. I think McConnell and Jones is okay, but yeah, you can see that we probably need someone better. Bro, making people convert. I will make everybody convert to the Sixers. Don't trust the guy who said support the Spurs. Do not support the Spurs ever. Do not support the San Antonio Spurs. Okay? Ignore anything. If you see anything about Wemby, just disagree. Repost Joel Embiid postering Wemby when we played. Number one thing about being a Philadelphia 76ers fan is that we need to be delusional. Mama is not a good goalkeeper. He hasn't done anything wrong this game. What did he do that was bad this game? How are we criticizing Mamardashvili for this? Is McConnell better than Neoni? No, but he's good. I mean, he might be better right now. I honestly wouldn't say that's true either. I'd say Trey is probably better, but maybe McConnell could stay around. He looks decent. Yeah, and B dropped 670 on Wemby. Exactly. Elliott seems unfit. Nah, he looks fine to me. Maybe a bit lethargic, but I don't know if he's unfit. Probably just trying to get some minutes back in the legs. I think he just seems more... He's just been out of football too long. He just needs to get built back into this. Nah, I don't think slot's going to have a residual effect. I think the periodization shit that we did is going to have a massive residual effect on this team. The fact that the team basically went from barely training every week to having double sessions under Iraola is going to hurt a lot of different players. I think the plan for the right back position is just to utilize Bradley, maybe Joe Gomez, maybe Frimpong, maybe whoever's fit, and just figure it out until we sign another player. I think we will sign a right back. Honestly, I think we have to. Don't be a Nuggets fan. Don't be a Celtics fan. Georgie hate is so forced. I agree. Is the pressing good? It looks pretty good. I think the triggers are good. Jones, Elliott, all have a pretty good understanding of what's going on. McConnell seems to have a pretty good understanding of what's going on. We're doing what I told y'all that we were going to do, which is that 2-3 pressing structure. We've seen McConnell and Jones do it, predominantly McConnell. We're seeing this, and it looks good, so I think we're fine ultimately. I think the pressing looks great. Oh, I forgot to freaking post my halftime tweet thing. that I normally do. Forgetting that he has that I'm tweeting, that I have to tweet because I'm streaming. And stop overplaying. Gutted for Gomez. Delighted overall with Morrison's performance. Because he got a goal, of course. He looks decent. Ria looks lively. Maybe you'd want a little bit more from somebody who's more of a senior player now. Um, Fullback's not good enough. I think both of them. Simicast looks okay, but if his role is going to be build up, he's not the guy for that. Didn't Klopp play Simicast in midfield at some point, or somebody did? I've seen that happen. I don't remember when. Maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah, Will Wright, great presser. Okay, I'll put that for now. What else have people been saying? Are you playing FPL? I never play FPL. I'm against fantasy in general. I think it ruins everything. It's also why I don't bet. Obviously, I don't bet because I'm a Muslim, but I also don't bet because I think it makes you think that like you have to like support these players over others. It makes you stop thinking about the game and more so about like certain players doing well. I just hate it. It makes me hate the game way more, so I just don't do it. I've never lost a bet though when I did make them. But again, that maybe helps you understand that I'm doing it out of principle. Yeah, Wright's impressed me too. Will Wright looks great. He doesn't. Yeah, he's barely touched the ball. He's a low touch, old school throwback center forward. He's not going to get a lot of touches. Will Wright. What do I think of the Vinny news? I mean, it is what it is. I wouldn't go for him. I think if Arsenal are, he wouldn't really fit them a lot. He's not going to be the outlet winger they need. Go for Osman Diomande. I wouldn't mind it. He'd be a really good player, but I just don't think we're going to do it. I just don't. I just don't think he has the level of experience that we want in like a top league, and that's our criteria. Don't support the Timberwolves. Don't ever do that. What else are people saying? I love how direct Rio is too. People just naming NBA teams. Yeah, Chiesa's going to come in to win this game. I mean, Iraola did say that's what really impressed him, about this team and everything, about all of that. So maybe he's going to come on and score the winner. Have I ever been to Anfield? No, I've never even been to the UK. I will eventually, but not now. So I'm just coming into the... I see. Chambers second half, please. Yeah, I'd love... Is Chambers on the bench? Hold the phone. Hold everything. I barely even noticed who's on the bench. Okay, we got Scanlon. Yeah, so Chambers is on the bench. Oh, wait, but he's not going to come on. Is he going to come on at center back? If we're doing rotation? Because I imagine... it would have been Ndukwe and Chambers probably in the second half if he switched everybody. And then Scanlon left back, Ramsey right back. Oh, I'm understanding. I understand it now. And then you get Chiesa, Abbey, JSL, Kumas. JSL striker. Kumas 10 maybe, Chiesa left wing, Abbey right wing, Szoboszlai, Inyoni midfield. I see the vision. And then Woodman in goal. That's probably what we were going with. Mashallah. Yeah. 100%. I think people don't realize I'm Muslim because of my first name. I'm American, you know, just how it is. This is the culture. Wesley França, nah. He's decent. I liked him when he was a bit younger, but I just don't think he makes a lot of sense from like a physicality perspective. Even though, you know, he's a pretty good in behind threat. Wouldn't mind Arnaud Martinez because he's 5 mil and can cover right back and center back, so because of that I'd do it. I think his release clause is like 5 mil. AI have ruined FPL. Is AI being run on it, or are people using AI when they play? I'm manifesting we sign Alex Freeman. I've loved Alex Freeman since he was at Orlando. What a player he is, man. He's so good, Alex Freeman. Morrison goal reminded me of Salah, and I know. He operates a bit like that in terms of like that cutting inside. He's not as fast as Salah or as physical, but he's got a bit of it. Where are your parents originally from? I'm not gonna reveal that. I think it's just a little bit too personal. Are you a revert? I was born Muslim. I was pretty much raised more agnostic and then reverted. In my opinion, I would consider it reverting. Off topic, but how is it doing a physics major? It's hard as hell. It's hard as hell to do a physics major. I would have guessed Christian all day. Nah, that's funny. It's almost like you know about every single player. This is like my obsession. Um, Lebanese, I'm guessing. Lol. Um, Interesting. 123 is his first name. Yeah, 123 is actually my first name. Uh, that's funny. What do you think of Rooney Bargy? He's actually a pretty good player. I like Rooney, but I just don't think he makes sense as a starter. If you really wanted him, you could do it as a backup. What's my first name? Iron? No, it's Kai, brother. Uh, I get the joke. Yo, what's Obama's last name? Frimpong back out. We're gonna see. Second half's not started yet. I'm looking at Andoni Raiola right now. They're not showing the game. Oh, did they post something? Is this one of those things where they posted something? Okay, Kirkes, Kumas, Chiesa, and Yoni and Dom coming on. Don't know for who, so we're gonna see. Kumas, let's go. Let's go. Are you Kai Havertz's cousin? Yeah, I actually am Kai Havertz. Um, I'm not gonna tell you my thesis, but actually, if I reveal anything, people could probably find it. So let's just, yeah. It's in quantum computing, vaguely. Okay, now we back. I don't know who went off. Jones came off. We'll see. Dom's in the 10, I think. I'll see. Let's just see what this looks like. Let me put the again thing back on. How did my sound go off? Hello? Okay, my fault. My fault. I have no idea how that's even possible. They're connected. Okay, maybe I touched something. I love Trey and Yoni. I don't fully understand everyone who's gone off yet. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, Morrison's still on. Okay, Dom's in the 10. Chiesa at striker. Chiesa at striker. Kumas off the left. Trey on for Curtis. Okay, I get it. Tech is Unk's final boss. I just don't know how to use OBS, really. It's kind of the whole issue. Even though I recorded it, apparently streaming is just so different. We deal with the Ekatike rehab situation by letting him rehab and keeping someone like Kumas around. Realistically. Or you keep a versatile forward like Gakpo who can play striker if we need him to. Tell us the timer again. 47, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. He says no place in this team. I mean, if he stays fit, he does. If he can stay fit, then he could. If he could. I'm really excited. I'm looking right now. I'm waiting to see if Chiesa does anything. Yo, Simicast is getting rinsed, man. Ah, great defending. Defeated by live streaming. Yeah, I'm cooked. Wallahi, I'm cooked. Did I miss anything? Okay, we're good. Yeah, everyone wants to see Josh Abbey. Yeah, same. Oh man, how are they scoring that? How are they scoring that? Oh my god. Oh my god, what are we doing? Yeah, Frimpong, man. What are we doing, dog? And then what ball past McConnell? Yeah, just so many issues there. McConnell's got to be a bit more switched on. That's also Talon Jai. That's the whole defense. But Frimpong, man, what are we doing, brother? Oh, God. How am I bad at tech? Because I'm washed. I used to be a programmer too. I used to program a lot. I just, you stop for like 2 seconds and you're behind. Oh, Morrison still got the ball? Who's the foul on who? Frimpong? Oh my god. Yeah, the grass is a bit slippery. I mean, it's American sports. We don't care about soccer. We just let people die. Yeah, Frimpong to the ox roll, which means that you do media engagement. Frimpong injured, yes. Do not be praying for players to get injured. Don't ever do that. We don't do that. What language did you write in? So predominantly I would code in Java, but I also coded in C++, Python, Rust, Rust. Is that a foul? Okay. What about R? I've used R, but I've only ever used R for like, I don't know, doing like a Monte Carlo simulation. I don't really use R. I've used, I don't know, MATLAB like for like 3D data viz. Undergrad. I completed my undergrad. I'm gonna be applying to PhDs this cycle. I didn't last cycle because I have a job for a year, want some industry experience. That's why you're rusty. So true. Assembly, I would never do assembly code. I guess the closest thing I've ever done to that is like G code for a CNC. Do you know Edingermentum? I follow Edingermentum. Uh, I'm subscribed to his Substack. That's really funny. I'm surprised that there's like, I guess that it makes sense there's that level of overlap. Oh my god, what a run. Who was that trying to run in behind? Oh, it's Kumas. Dude, that was a great run in behind that he tried to do. Oh, great cross. Ah, it's over. He's the last hope for the American left. Edingermentum is the last hope for the American left. If Edingermentum's the last hope, we're fucked. Um, my thesis was in the Tavernier role. So true. Yeah, I'm like Karen Matoma. I wrote my thesis in dribbling. Our RB Leipzig situation is complex. We need one, but then we'd end up with three of them. Nah, Frimpong's a versatile right-sided player. You just kind of make him into a vague notion of a squad player. Dude, Kumas isn't just fighting for a spot in the team. He's trying to die for the company. Callum Scanlon on? Wait, Callum Scanlon on? Hold? Is he going to come on? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. He can't play left back. Are we going to bring Callum Scanlon on to play as a winger? Dude, if Zoran could run for president. Zoran, my goat. I love Z. Don't worry, there's going to be more people as a result of Zoran. There's a lot of people I really like in American politics now. We finally got into a stage where there's enough progressives. Chiesa hat-trick incoming? Yeah. Can What I would do for Chiesa to become prime Roberto Baggio right now. Be like Paulo Rossi at the World Cup. Like, give me something. Give me something. Oh my god. Cross in. That's too far again. Why are we now cross into the box once Will Wright is not on the pitch? Like, can we... Like, do they want me to die? Yeah, right now we need so many things. Like, we'll sign players and they're going to do their medical and get on in the next 10 minutes. McConnell. I'm actually surprised McConnell's playing this long after being out for so long. I know he's like been back for a bit now in terms of rehab, but I mean he's barely played. Because like we took Elliott off and he wasn't even injured, you know? Oh my god, Kumas destroying. Absolutely destroying. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! What a goal! Is that Dom? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Yo, give Dom the vice captaincy right now. I want them to announce it right now. Oh my god. God, that's so crazy. On the volley, too. God. Absolute war crime of a shot. No, I mean, Edgar Mentemy's a post World Cup red. Adam Freeland, Big Z. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but Adam Freeland's an Arsenal fan. So is Zoran. They're Arsenal fans. Fuck them, actually. Um, Near post, we're lying. That the goalkeeper's allowed to not save that. Oh, now he does a back heel. He saw the Gerrard back heel comp. Oh, we should be doing propaganda for Dom being the best date right now. We should have been doing it yesterday. Oh my god, ESPN's showing the replay? Wonder if all this ESPN stuff is like copyrighted and I'm like cooked. We'll just see. We'll see. We'll just see what happens. Um Hot take, make Dom captain? Nah, man. Verge is gonna play like every game. I mean, I guess so will Dom, but also like it's Virgil van Dijk. We're talking about like the best center back of all time. Bye bye, guy. I can get one strike on my channel. I haven't had any yet. We can get a strike. Oh, look at this press. Look at Morrison go. Look at Kumas go. Oh my god, we got the ball back. Oh, great first touch. Great pass back. Oh my god, dude. Kumas is dying for the company, man. Hold on. Kumas is trying to die for the company. So yeah, it's Kumas 10. Kumas in the 10. So Dom's playing in midfield. Oh, please find Chiesa. Why didn't you find Chiesa, Morrison? What are we doing, bro? And also he found that. To be fair, he tried to find the pass to Scanlon, but like, you should have just found Chiesa there. Also, Kumas looks great in this 10, by the way. If this was slot, it would be 3-0 Sunderland. What are we talking about? Can we like relax? Can we stop doing this if it was slot, if it's whatever? Oh, we can't like shut up, man. We're trying I'm trying to watch my team play football. Find him. Oh my god, Chiesa got the oh, Kumas trying to shoot first time on his left foot. What are we talking about? Scanlon's still a left back long term though. You wait, Callum Scanlon in the Tavernier role? Hold? Wait, we have a winger and an inside forward? Hold? Um Yeah, people doing slot PR, man. He's gone now. He's like let's stop. I'm an FSG plant. So true. Yeah, actually, John Henry just sent me a check right now, and he told me what I have to say. Oh wait, I got Mike Gordon on my line. Hold on. uh, yeah, Callum Scanlon looks great. Okay, Frimpong trying to cross. Hey, I mean cutback, not bad. Morrison looking good. There's a team. There's something happening. There's something happening. Yeah, the Trivella. I mean, look, Morrison. Of course, he's got the Trivella. He's left-footed. He's the most solid clone. If you're gonna be the clone, you gotta have the Trivella. Yo, I'm hearing all these things about us having like a set piece coach. We're working on set pieces. We haven't been great in set pieces. Dom out wide. Yo, just give it to Trey already, bro. What are we stalling for? Oh, Trey, great pass. Luis Kumas. Oh, come on. Yo, Kumas has been so good. People have been hating on me for all of this. Look at how good Luis Kumas is, man. Look at my boy. Come on. Yeah, Trey, great player, man. That was a great pass. He's waiting for this ball. Yeah, two touches, two touches, two touches. What happens if we just pay Yamal's €1 billion release clause? I don't think he would come. The release clause doesn't have like a pre-agreed contract. Oh my god, Louis Kumas, bro, he is going to die for the company. You see that? Full sprint. Dude, I have never been more entertained in my entire life. Kumas is saying that Iraola's style of play really fits him. He was not lying, bro. Iraola, look at this, bro. He's in the dugout. He's looking at this. Oh my god. This team looks great, man. Louis Kumas is staying. He's staying. He's staying. Wait. By the way, this is polar opposites to Jason Kumas. Does anyone remember Jason Kumas, his father? Jason Kumas is one of the most unbothered footballers you'll ever watch. How is this his son? How is this Jason Kumas' son? Oh, Kumas video tomorrow. Kumas' face is gonna be in the thumbnail. It's gonna be Kumas Morrison. Those are the two faces I'm gonna put in this thumbnail. Oh my god. Dude, everything I'm saying is happening. Kumas has been good. Morrison's been good. I'm a kid in the candy store right now. I'm so happy. Let's just fucking go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Scanlon? Ah, he didn't do the cross because we have nobody with any height in the box. Again, why are we taking off Will Wright? I kind of like the staggered substitution thing that Uriola's been doing. I do want to see Chambers come on, though. Oh my god. Why are we spending big? Nah, because we still need certain players. Have you seen any player capable of being a six out of possession at all? Like, McConnell's been good, but he's struggling. He was struggling as a six, right? Like, the out of possession stuff. Oh my god. Chambers on, Abby on, Ramsey on. Okay. Football begins right now. Football begins right now. Yeah, Jason Kumas was so technically good. Jason Kumas was one of those players that you watch and it's just like, man, if he cared just a little bit more, if he cared just a little bit more, Abby on. They took Morrison off. Makes sense. Woodman on. They brought Freddie on. Freddie. Um. Yeah, we can lean on the academy a bit more. That's why I released that video about who could slash should play. Y'all should watch that if you want to see my logic. No time for JSL today. JSL could still come on. We don't know that. Yeah, he just didn't give a fuck. Yeah. Kumas did not give a fuck. Jason Kumas. Lewis is so much more different. I mean, just from like the 2 seconds. Woodman bicycle kick incoming. So true. Give me a Woodman Allison versus West Brom moment. Give it to me. Inject it. Abby's number 40. Interesting. Give me like a number 50, I want the Ben Doak number. Should have given that to Abby. Alvin Ramsey looks 30. Nah, he's just Scottish. uh, we look okay, man. I don't have a big issue with how we've been so far. So what's this team? Abby on the right. Yeah, so it's the same midfield. Calvin Ramsey, Woodman. Yeah, Calvin Ramsey right back, Woodman in goal. Yeah, so functionally this is the same team, right? Mortala and oh yeah, and then Luke Chambers is playing left center back. Yeah. Yeah. Luke Chambers at center back's fine. Ideally, he's gonna be like left back, center back cover, so we'll get to see him as the center back cover. My dog fucking barking now. Oh my god, Kumas is definitely gonna get sent off in a game if he keeps pressing like that, though. I'm not gonna lie. Just shoot for. Oh, they didn't shoot first time. Okay. As a Liverpool fan, we need a right wing, a left wing, a decent center back, and a right back. We need a 6 too. We could honestly do without. Nah, we need those two. Yeah, we need those 4 positions and a 6. Need some Ndukwe propaganda. He's been solid. He's like one of the few players I'm not slating right now, or I haven't slated really at all. So he's been good. He maybe the first Sunderland goal he should have been closing it down with Ndiaye, but he's been good in Ndukwe. Also for playing about 60 minutes, right? Joe Gomez went off in the first 10, within the first 10. He's been good. He's so tall too, man. He might be taller than Verge. Give me some Minter propaganda. He's a really good player. He's probably better on the left than he is on the right. He'll be good either way. Okay, Josh Abbey. Come on. Oh, he didn't take the shot on. Good progression, though. We'll take the carry. Ramsey finds Chiesa. Is that a goal? Oh my god. Federico Chiesa, bro. Who in the chat said Chiesa was gonna win this? Who in the chat said Chiesa was gonna win this? Who in the chat said that shit? Oh my god, what a pass by Calvin Ramsey. And Donny Iraola saw the Bournemouth game and said, "Let's make Chiesa score another game winner." Great awareness from Abby in general. Insane awareness by Ramsey. People forget that Calvin Ramsey was talked about by a lot of Scottish scouts as like one of the most technical footballers they'd created in years, and he's a right back. Yeah, you can hear them crying in Turin. Federico, he's here to win. Yeah. Yeah, he was banished under Slot. He had a good game against Palace, and then we decided to send him to hell. Hey man, if you can stay fit, he can be an option at right back. Maybe he's the solution. Ramsey, kill your barber. Again, he's Scottish, man. He just looks like that. But Mr. Kai said Chiesa is done, man. Yeah, dude. You know what? I'll eat that. I'll eat that. Maybe he's back. Maybe Euros Chiesa is back. ESPN supporters. Yeah, ESPN working with ICE. Yeah, it's defo a foul. So Dukwe is taller than Verge then. I need to see them side by side. I also think Verge is taller than his listed height. Maybe Iraola can revive Chiesa. The cope is crazy. Yeah, I can't believe I lied about Big Fede. Federico, can someone make a Federico Chiesa apology form and at me on Twitter? The cross inside. Alright, cool. Chiesa wasn't just really good for a season. Chiesa was incredible at Fiorentina. He was incredible before his ACL injury. We all wanted him after the Euros and before the Euros, like around that period. Electric player, Chiesa. Like generational talent, Chiesa was. I mean, insane. We need someone to cover for Jackie. We're fine. He's gonna be back the next game. Probably. I don't know actually. I'm just saying. Is that a goal line clearance? Who is that, Dom? Yeah. Or no, that's not Dom. Who is that? Oh, it's Kirkes. Come on, what are we doing? Yeah, true. Ramsey might, maybe if he keeps playing like this. Do we still have more preseason games? Who's injured? You're saying due to who is injured to who? Jackie? I'm not gonna drop a Logan Paul type apology about Chiesa. Don't ever compare me to Logan Paul. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that to me. Yeah, you ain't ever doing that to me. No, you saying the Spaghetti Mafia edits? The one Chiesa edit that came out when we signed him, I forget what the song was, that even had like the photo of his like of an ACL injury, and then that edit convinced me that he was gonna bang for us because of how good that edit was. Very few edits ever move me like that. It's like that and like the Kefren Turam Manu Kone edit. Those are like the two edits that have ever really moved me. Racist Kai can't tell Hungarians apart? Yeah, I'm sorry. Bro, the leader of Hungary is literally Peter Magyar. That's Peter Hungarian. Oh my god, Scanlon. Oh, dude, Scanlon is so electric, man. Please don't tear your hamstring. Please stay fit, man. I need Scanlon to stay fit. He could be the left back cover. Josh Paul. What about Chris Paul? Um, you need to do the classic sad music, sitting on the bed. I gotta get my dog in frame. Gotta get my dog in frame. I don't know how I'm gonna say this. The CS:GO Lotto scandal. I would give up all of my hamstrings. You would not be able to go downstairs. I don't know if you want to do that. Oh, cross, horrendous. Wait, outside the box. What? What am I? What is this set piece? Is this gonna work? Oh my god! What is this set piece? Oh my god! So Dom hits it, edge of the box, Trey. What was any of that? You don't have stairs. Maybe not in your house, but you got them in real life somewhere. Oh my god. What was that set piece, bro? You're saying the height thing with Scanlon? Yeah, it's that's like pretty much the only issue I got with Callum Scanlon is that he's like 5'8". Besides that, I mean, it's not that big of an issue. You could say it's a Frimpong thing, but Scanlon's a way more functional crosser than Frimpong is. And also, I'm saying as a backup. I'm not saying that we're going to start him, but I think he's a better option than Simicast would be. No more on his slot, so true. That was the greatest set piece ever. Yeah, we coached that actually. We that was the coaching that happened was for that set piece. And Trey's aura is crazy. Dude, he freaking mishit that ball so bad. Yo, Calvin Ramsey. Calvin Ramsey's ability to use his left foot is nuts for a right back. Calvin Ramsey ain't giving Bradley vibes. He looks so good. Honestly, Calvin Ramsey giving me Zanetti vibes. I'm getting moved by this technical ability. I'm getting Zanetti vibes. Zanetti. Yo, Stefan isn't a real footballer. You're naming this player as if he exists. Yeah, I'm gonna go away when preseason starts. I'm here right now. The moment the season starts, I'm gone. You're not gonna see me whole year. Sack another manager. I come back. Whole slew of technical videos. I'm actually in cahoots with John Henry. This is our big plan. Yeah, I'm saying. See, now you're getting like under the hood in videos. I'm saying a name multiple different times. Don't know how to say things the first time. Oh my god, Scanlon, he misplayed that. He's so fast. Someone say something about donating way back that someone wanted to donate to me. I'm gonna set that up eventually, but right now I don't really care. We're chilling. We chilling right now. I also have no idea how many people watching this stream. Got 100 people watching. That's crazy. 131. That's crazy. Yeah, thank you for all the support. I mean, I'm not gonna be like this full-time streamer. You'll probably see once or twice a week out of me, but I mean, it's cool to see. Whoa, what a line-breaking pass by Trey. Whoa. The technical ability of some of these players is nuts, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, wow, even Chambers, that's insane. He's stepping into midfield. Scanlon dropping it. Another. That's not really a back heel, more of like a back flick by Dom. Again, Trey between the lines. We got some good players here. And if people are disappointed in how Josh Abbey has been so far, I mean, he's like 16, and it's his first game for the senior team. Just give him some time. Yeah, Bradley is a really good 1v1 right back. I don't think he's limited in possession. I think that's a bit of a mischaracterization of him. He's just not like insanely technical, you know? He's more industrious, which is okay. You don't need every player to be like these high touch, high usage rate players. Yeah, I'm doing it for the love of the game. That's why I monetize all my videos and put mid-roll ads. No, I mean I am. It's just, I don't know how to use technology. Um I ain't holier than thou or nothing. I am not your humble streamer. Perhaps if Stefan Bajcetic was out of injury, Iraola could revive him too. Maybe. Maybe if Stefan was a real footballer and not something I hallucinated during the 22-23 season. Yes, don't call McAllister a traffic cone. Mac moves a lot. He's just not fast. Mac's moving all the time. You see those distance covered stats? It's because he's like Tielemans. They just are walking all the time. Whoa, pass out? Yo, Kumas doing this occupying the striker position when Chiesa isn't is actually pretty good. He's got good awareness. Actually, Kumas wouldn't be a bad fit for the Krupi role. Yeah, Trey is crazy. Or Trey is he's the most umbov man ever. Nah, he's actually locked in. Yeah, look, so we drop into this 4-4-2. Whoa, what a tackle by Trey. No foul either. Ah, he's holding onto the ball too long. Please never say bov again. Yeah, what if this entire time I've been English this whole time and this whole American thing is like a ploy. Like I'm just doing a really good English accent. Okay, now Dom's trying to die for the company. Yeah, well because look, I'm just codes. Oh, what a pass. Kumas. Yes! Is he offside? No, he's onside. That's a goal. Yes! Yes! Yo, give Kumas man of the match. Oh my god, he's so good. He's so good. He's so good. That ball by Chiesa is nuts, by the way. Reverse ball directly into Dom, and then the composure. I'm not gonna mention the number on his back, okay? Well, can we be like not 5 years old? Look, if you want me to be the analyst, I just change my voice from what it is right now to, hello, my name is Kai, and we're going to be discussing what just happened. We're going to be discussing Liverpool against Sunderland. Like, you want me to do that? Nah. I got two different personalities, okay? They're fighting for control. um... Wow. Yo, Trey just hit that ball long immediately. Josh Abbey? Oh, he still got a hold of the ball. He still got a hold of the ball. Oh my god. Scanlon. Scanlon. Chiesa. Chiesa to Kumas. Oh. Yeah, Abby is really physical for his age. That's crazy. They all seem to have a pretty good understanding of pressing. Kudos to Simon Wiles and Rob Page for how good these players are at pressing. Because I've seen them do it last season for the 18s and the 21s, but come on. Hello, my name is Kai type shit. Y'all want me to talk like that? You sound like AI when you do your intro. I know. I sound like Allen Iverson, actually. No, I get you. Yeah, because I just decided that when I make my videos, I want to do that type of voice because I think it's just clearer for most people to understand. Is he Abby or Abe? I have no idea. I keep switching because the Liverpool youth commentators use both. So I also switch between both. I need him to say his name like one of those Prem pronunciation videos, like Iliman Ndiaye. I need Josh Abbey or Josh Abe. I need somebody to say it. Like I just need it. I just need it. Yeah, Chiesa looks great. Yeah, Scanlon could be left-sided Hakimi. He's definitely got the threat in behind. He could easily do it. Iron Kai, can you do a British accent? First of all, don't call me Iron Kai. Just call me Kai. What are we doing, Iron Kai? Like, you can call me Kai. But can I do a British accent? A bit, but my British accent is pretty much just, like, posh. I can do, like, the Obi-Wan, like, hello there. I can do stuff like that. Or if you want me to do Scouse, I can do, like, chicken and a can of Coke. I can do, I can do that. Bottle of water. Or, like, bottle of water. Bottle of water. My Scouse is pretty good. You know, I've heard that. I've heard that. I've people have told me that my Scouse accent's pretty good because I knew a couple of British people back in college and they used to tell me that when I used to do it. Get some chicken la. Fucking boss that. Oh, am I too loud? My fault. Let me like move the mic back. I'm like leaning in. Was I born to be Scouse and forced to be American? Yeah. 100% Hundo P. What did I watch? Nyoni is amazing. Nyoni is the fucking future. Alright, game over. We didn't get to see JSL. Sadio Mane is the best football player in the world. I loved so many things. I need a voice act. You know, oh, just because I can do a bunch of different voices, but like, because people have even said that for my Trump thing. I mean, I have so many different thoughts. Trey could easily be man of the match. I think Louis Kumas could easily be man of the match. Chiesa was incredible. I really loved how technical Calvin Ramsey is. Hopefully he can stay fit. Honestly, not impressed with some players. Like, not really impressed with Kirkes, which is maybe an issue. But again, maybe that's just like a getting back into the pace of play thing. What happened to Owen Beck? Just injuries, man. Sometimes it just gets players. I think Owen Beck just needs to move to the championship permanently, needs to rebuild his career. Like, I really like Beck, but I think it's just, I think the ship is sailing. Also, Ndukwe did great for somebody who's effectively just played a full game. Like, I can't believe how good he's been. I know he was a bit shaky early on, but he looked great for the rest of the game, man. I'm so shocked. Yeah, but Trey's ready to start. Trey's 100% ready to start. Yeah, Kirkus's hair looked nuts. He's got to fix up a little bit. You got to look more like a functional human being. My grandfather would have said back in the day, like you look like a you look homeless. You know, like yeah, you can't do that. Well, yeah, don't give Kumas the match ball. Give him the whole stadium. So true. We should give him the Ballon d'Or. Luis Kumas gets the Ballon d'Or. Who's gonna get like what I like to call like the Marco Grujic Award, like the player who did the best during preseason? Who gets the Grujic Award? Might as well. Ramsey should get more game time. He didn't look out of. Yeah, if Ramsey can stay fit now, if the back injuries and stuff are behind him, maybe he's the solution at right back. Maybe he helps us not sign one. Also, he could easily play both sides. He's so good with his left foot. Are you talking about when Klopper called Beck? We did that because of injury, right? Um, yeah, yeah. Yeah, McConnell, Ramsey, Kumas, Trey. I'd give Chiesa some credit. His overall play was pretty good. Scanlon, I think, really lively. Ndukwe, just for how long he played, I think deserves a lot of credit. Um, Morrison, of course, because of the goal, should get some credit. Was good overall as well. Will Wright, I think, for the out of possession work, deserves some credit. Are you gonna do a tactical breakdown tomorrow? Maybe the day after. Tomorrow or the day after, I'll post like a analysis video where I actually go through and actually give you some kind of like logical perspective. I ain't gonna do it right now. uh, I mean I can pull up the my analysis board. Like, what did we end with? Do I even have all of these players? Chambers, Dom, Trey. I got Ramsey here. Do I got Kirk? Okay, Kirk is. I definitely don't got Scanlon. I'll make a Scanlon right now. But hold on, number 10. Who do I got? Kumas. Yo, watch me not have Luis Kumas, my goat. I do. Where's Chiesa in this? I'm like now looking to see if I have all of these tiles. I have Abby, Abe. Nobody ever gonna know how to say his name. He just needs to do one of those pronunciation videos. Okay, I don't have Chiesa. That's weird. Uh, yeah. So let me make one. I have just two endos. Chiesa, and then Scanlon, I guess. Okay, so now what are we doing? Yeah, if people don't know, I actually use Photoshop to do all of this, which might seem insane or dumb, but I actually just like the flexibility you get out of Photoshop. And I allegedly pay for this. What? So that's like the team we ended with? Oh, Woodman. Freddie. I don't even know if I have him. People want Freddie Woodman on the screen. Surely he's not called AB, like Abby. I don't know. I literally don't know. It's because of the commentators in the youth games. I have no idea. Where's your here? Oh, the. You want me to do an Italian American accent? I'm walking here. Nah. Just call it Abe Lincoln. Yeah, I mean, he could be Josh Abe. I just keep switching it. I don't know. Does anybody know? Ab. It's pronounced AHB. I don't even know how to say that. Abe. Abe. It can't be Abe. Pronounce him like the dead Japanese Prime Minister. What, Shinzo Abe? Uh, there's so many different ways. Any significant changes in build-up? The build-up was so erratic. I think the one thing that people should take away from this is that the double pivot isn't flat. It's like this. It's vertical because Trey is finding Dom. So Trey gets the ball and immediately progresses it, and if Chiesa's back here, then what? You just get progression, or it could be Kumas, but regardless, you get progression just from one to the other, right? And then the wingers are wide and they come inside. One of them's wider than the other is just by, just because of how this is going to work. This fullback's more of a build-up guy, it looks like. But again, we don't really know because it's early. Yeah, so it is Abby. Yeah, I'm just going based on what the people on LFC, like youth games, say. Yeah, I am going to recommend. I've done my recommendations of realistic and best signings already. I did my sensible transfers video. You can find it. I don't remember the date, but I did it like less than a month ago. Y'all can see it. No Chiesa betrayal. Nah, he's definitely on this screen somewhere. I just can't find him. Because if you don't know, you're seeing this tactics board, right? Where you're seeing me in Photoshop have this pitch. On the left-hand side, there were like 100 player tiles all overlapping each other that I can pull from. Like, I don't think you understand the level of depth I have here. I have like Lamore Lee Forrester on the side. I have Joe Bradshaw on the side. I have Finn Inglethorpe on the side. Like, y'all gotta understand there's a lot of players on this left-hand side that I've made tiles for. You ever watch Redmen TV and they have to like physically make the tiles? At least I don't gotta do that. But yeah, Scanlon is doing the Tavernier role. He's doing the threat in behind. I was really impressed with him. I'm surprised somebody who's been that injured looks that good. We have so many good players who can play left back. I'm surprised Clay Ewing didn't go on the preseason tour. But maybe he's going out on loan. You should update your sensible transfer video and re-upload. It would go bigger now. I might, Let me plan that. I'll put that in my pipeline. I have a video planner sheet. I'll go see if I can put that in. Ask Skynet how it's pronounced. Skynet. Like from the Terminator? Thoughts on Ilya Zabarny? I'd take him on loan with an option to buy. He's a good player. Ramsey ain't an old school right back. He uses his left foot. um, yeah, Finn is wild. Yo, don't sleep on Finn Inglethorpe, okay? He's coming. Yeah, Lewis Kumas in that second striker role, that moved me a bit, I'm not gonna lie. He looks good. Like, again, I don't know if he's gonna scale up much higher than he's at now. Like, how much better can Kumas get? Right? How much better do you think he could even get? But he looks like he could be usable now, though. He could easily get goals off the bench. The AIs that rule our world. Yeah. I want you to know that I use no AI in my videos. Is that true? Yeah, I mean, I don't use it for image generation or for script making. The most I've ever used AI for is I've used deep research before on chat to find things about certain people that are like hard to find. Like, how do you find information on people like Chris Dowling, for example, who just left the club? It's kind of hard. But for the most part, I ain't ever going to do that. I ain't ever going to use it for writing or creative stuff or to like research players or managers. That'll never happen. It's ultimately a tool to improve productivity. Is Chiesa going to fix our right wing? Hey, wait, you watched that performance and think he should be on the right? Second striker or striker? Second striker or striker, I think. Chiesa could play the wings, but to be honest, he looks pretty good in the middle. He feels like 2015-16 Firmino, Kumas. Wait, like before Klopp came in under Rodgers, or like once Klopp came in? Yes. ChatGPT and AI are best used to find where to research in the first place than use as a textbook. Don't use it for the information. Use it to find like articles and like this is why I'm a Perplexity maxer. I love Perplexity. It's the best search engine ever made. Yeah, I mean, especially as someone who's like a researcher, sometimes you got to find a term and they don't. Sometimes you got to find a term, they don't explain it in the paper. So then you got to go on Perplexity, you got to look it up. The highlights were in Dukeway and Morrison. I think Morrison had a really cultured performance for a young right winger. And Dukeway, yeah, I mean, he looks comfortable, he looks ready to go. Wait, is Iriola going to do a post match press conference? Please. I want 20 minutes of questions about how Lewis Kumas is the second coming of Ian Wright, Kenny Dalglish, Kevin Keegan, rest in peace. Like, give it to me. Yeah, I'm a Perplexity Maxer. I'm actually a big fan of clavicular. I use words like Maxer. Uh, uh, um, yeah, he's rough. Yeah, Kumas isn't a stylistically beautiful footballer. You need industrious players, man. You need players who kind of just get stuck in there and die for the company. How are we? Wait, because Chiesa's not going to start. Look, Chiesa can play as a striker or a second striker. He could play on the wing too, but I'm just saying he's probably better here now because he doesn't need to like take on men. He's not that fast. He's not going to be a starter. He's a backup, right? Oh, okay. So I'm just seeing like what time. So it's like 8:15 almost for me. So I'll go for like another like 10, 15 minutes and then I'll probably call the stream. Looking at the goals we conceded, we need a number 6 in center backs. We definitely need a 6. I didn't see any player today who I thought could reliably play as a 6 out of possession for us. Center back, yeah, we probably, especially if Joe Gomez is injured, I think we definitely need one now. It's no longer like we improve, it's a necessity. We definitely need at least one winger. We definitely need a 6. We definitely need a center back. We definitely need a right back. Probably need a left back too. Like maybe Scanlon could be the left back backup. I'll need to see more games. Maybe Ramsey is the answer at right back, but again, we need more games. After the Wrexham game, maybe after the Leeds game, we'll know. The pain of Blender? God. They're interviewing Luis Kumas? Uraola was apparently speaking to Kumas after the game. He's happy with him. I'm just listening to this Kumas interview now. Hold on. Wow. Bradley's broken Ramsey. I mean, Calvin Ramsey might have a higher ceiling than Bradley does. Oh my god, Rush next to Lewis Kumas. Oh my god, holy chills, holy chills. Um, inject that into my veins. New quotes coming right now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream within the next like 10-ish minutes, but I'll definitely react to some of these quotes and stuff during my actual analysis video. But yeah, Kumas just said it doesn't matter if he's on the left, on the right, in the 10 or striker. He's definitely had a conversation with Iraola to be a versatile forward. Excellent, excellent player, man. Such a good player. Yeah, the vibes. He looks great. Happy player. Doesn't seem like he's gonna kick up a fuss. Like I don't mind it. Chem Andres is not good enough to be honest. He's not good enough to be a starter, but he's definitely going to be better used for us than like Endo or Stefan. He just probably can't be a starting DM, right? I mean, he's just too young. He's like a backup for fucking what's his name? He's a backup for like Karazor and Stiller right now. El Hilali? You really rate El Hilali that highly? I think he's decent. I again, I don't watch a lot of Espanol, but El Hilali's a good player. He told me what I need to do to improve with my pressing. Dude, I don't know what conversation he had with Iraola, but it's the craziest ever. What Iraola had one conversation and he became a rabid animal? That's my fucking gaffer, man. Like, El Hilali is only kept out. I imagine it's also because of Mazraoui, no? I imagine El Hilali's kept out because of Mazraoui too. Um, interesting. I might watch more. I might watch more footage. It's crazy that they got Dan James as one of the commentary people for preseason. That's funny. He's gonna turn Grab into Vieira, dude. I've been hoping Grab would become Vieira for years now. Yeah, Vieira, Yaya Torre. I'll take any of them. Yeah, Kumas looks. I think Luis Kumas is definitely gonna stay now. If he has another performance like this in another preseason game, like the next one, he's staying. He's staying. There's no way he's going out on loan. Manu Kone. What about Manu Kone? Should we sign him? I wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter to me, man. If we got Manu Kone, I think he'd be. Wouldn't matter to me. The fuck am I saying? It would definitely. I've been streaming for too long. I've been talking for too long. He would be incredible for us, especially if we had like a Wharton type midfielder. But even if we didn't, Kone, and Dom would be incredible. I sound tired when talking about Grav, man, because he makes me tired, Ryan. Like, he is, he has so many traits to be one of the best midfielders in the world, and is just such a lazy player. Like, I really need Andoni Iraola to shape him up and turn him into the player that he's supposed to be. Okay, I know Trey was really good at the six, right? But out of possession, he had a good action. Yeah, the tackle, I know, but Trey doesn't really rub me as the guy who has the metal to be that out and out six that we need him to be. Oh, Mithali, I don't mind him as a backup left back. So good for Toulouse. I love that Toulouse team. If people don't know, I watch a lot of Ligue 1 because I think all of the best talents are basically over there. Yeah, Mathali's a really good player. I wouldn't mind him as a backup. I think he'd take it too. Yeah, true. If Grab had Maka's mentality, that would be a generational footballer. Who can play right wing back? Frimpong? Frimpong's just a versatile right-sided player. Just relegate him to that role, give him like almost no minutes. He's the Oxlade-Chamberlain media guy. It'll be fine. Lamine Kamara? Yeah. I think Mamadou Sangare is a better fit for us than Lamine Kamara would be. But yeah, I don't know. Also, Milos Kerkez talking about how this is his development year. Last year was his development year. This year is like where he's going to show who he really is. That's interesting. You'd take Nico back? I'd take Nico back too. I love Nico Williams. You've seen Nico Williams cross the ball to Lewis Kumas, who scored for Wales in a preseason game? Or not preseason game. Whatever, friendly. Think about that. We could replicate it. Oh, the Frankfurt's Moroccan right winger. I forget his fucking name. He's the guy that Timothy Steve or whatever was raving about. I saw bits and pieces of him. He looks good. I gotta watch footage. That's the guy I'm gonna watch footage of. Fuck off, dude. He's right. Fuck off. Uh, um, saying Jones, I agree he wasn't good in this game, but again, you can't make all of these determinations off one game, but you can see some good signs, some good evidence. But yeah, as a deep midfielder, Trey is obviously more reliable than Dom because passing is more of his game. I'm actually shocked that the very high carrying and dribbling guy at Leicester turned into this good of a passer, especially deep. It's insane. Again, I'm not super convinced by Elliott, but he was good. We'll see. Again, we need more games. More games and we'll actually know what's happening. More and more games. No, development, it doesn't matter what age Kirk has is. The development thing is just like, he went from being at a team with no pressure to a team with a lot of pressure. You got to give people some time to deal with that. Oh, dude, Oscar Hoyland I could do without, but Hugo Larsson I love at Frankfurt. Hugo Larsson's insanely good. Absolutely love Hugo Larsson. Yeah, Amai Mooney, that guy at Frankfurt. I've heard things. I need to watch more footage. We should just get Gala Due. I mean, he covers right back, center back. He could play left back. He could even play in the middle, honestly. Yeah, Gala Due would be a really good signing if we could just do it. But Blueco, Strasbourg, maybe it's just not going to happen. TNT taking the slip out. He was poor defensively. Yeah, we'll see. He said we lacked intensity, Iraola say. How much more? We're going to hit crazy levels of intensity in this team, man. We're going to be pressing like a prime Bielsa side. Yo, lock in. We're going to see the craziest murder ball you've ever seen. Slime Richard Hughes, man, what the fuck is he doing? So true. We should end this guy, Richard Hughes, man. In Minecraft, in Roblox. Thoughts on Chiesa? I gave my thoughts on Chiesa. I thought he was great in this game. He's been so good in the middle, Chiesa. He was linking up play. He was hitting that reverse ball, the Dom. He looks decent. Will you play some... What word is that? Copero? 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 What is that? Thank you to Lord Rodney Trotter for subscribing to the channel. No, I ain't gonna do that. You want me to do the fucking 7? No, I'm not doing that. Maybe eventually. Not right now. I don't got that type of time. I think I'm gonna log off in like the next 2-3 minutes. So get your last questions in. I'll answer some of these and then I'm gonna get out. How many signings do you think we make? Like 4. I think we sign a fullback, we sign a midfielder, we sign a winger, and we sign a center back. That's what I think we'll sign those. When's the next preseason match? The 29th. I'm going to be at that one against Wrexham. Versatile defenders for... I don't think we need 2 wingers. I think we can get away with 1. Depends on outgoings, obviously. Are FSG scared? We will never break FFP rules. Also, fuck FFP. That's not the issue. The issue is like UEFA's rules. UEFA's rules are way stricter than the Prem's, and we're well under that. We'll be fine. Now, we need a right back and a DM for sure. Like, that's like... Unless Calvin Ramsey can develop really well during this preseason, we need both of those positions. Damn, Euro listed the Jackie will only play the last preseason game against Leeds. I missed that. I mean, it's fine. I guess we don't have Joe Gomez in the next one, but we'll stick with the same center backs and probably be fine. I don't know if we can even bring anyone else. Is Adekoya fit? Can we bring him on the tour real quick? Yeah, no, we haven't spent, which is funny. But, I mean, we've spent a bit, right? I guess that's the last accounting window already. Like, Jackie and all of them are the last accounting window. Munoz maybe is also the last accounting window. Not sure, actually. I forget when the cutoff is. Yeah, Leone's not fully ready yet, which is interesting, but maybe it's like the full 9 months for an ACL. I mean, even then, we're probably past that. Maybe we're being extra careful because he's young. Don't know. Sometimes some ACL tears are far more complicated than other ACL tears. But the last thing I'm going to answer, and then I'm going to end here. People are saying, how high do you think Rio's ceiling is? I think he has best in the world level ceiling. I think what he needs to upgrade is just getting that shot off, getting those actions off, not overplaying. That's pretty much it. If he can figure out his timing of when to cut inside, when to go to the byline, he will be the most devastating winger in the world. And thank you to Sadie John for subscribing to the channel. Okay, I will see y'all. I will probably stream again next week. I'm planning on streaming at least for the Leeds game, and I'll probably have an analysis video out within the next 2 days. If I don't have the analysis video out tomorrow, I will have a different video out tomorrow with the analysis video the day after. So take care. I'll see y'all. And as always, thanks for watching.